Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the first inaugural Fury Machine Gaming Extreme Challenge. This is going to offset our 2 farming series that we have. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Happy Thursday to you all. Welcome in, everybody. It is September 1st on the Yukon Valley. We are going to do an amazing series. You guys are going to absolutely love this. This is going to be fantastic. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's do it right. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. And I hope you guys are doing fantastic as usual, because I am. All right, so we start with not much. We start with 3 buildings, which is our wash plant, where we're going to put our dirt and our pay dirt. And then we start with our smelter, which we're going to make gold flakes and gold bars. We're going to start with our, this is our sell point for our tailings and our rocks when we have them. And we here, way over here in the corner is our bank. Now we're going to do something a little bit unique here. It's going to be pretty cool. First of all, this is a 20-year challenge. Dun, 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 dun. And it's going to be extreme, but we don't have to go to 20 years. I'll tell you why in a second here. And way over here, there was an old diesel refinery here. And so when they tore it down, they asked us if we wanted all of the old diesel, and we do. So we have 1 million liters of diesel. It goes underground, and it goes all the way underground to the storage. So we have that. We start with 0 money. So here's what we're going to do. We also start with just a couple of pieces of equipment that we started. We start with the Volvo excavator. We start with a Valtra S series and a auger wagon. That's it. That's all we have. This is it. So what we're going to do, let me get you up in the air and I'll show you what we got planned going on with this thing here. Let's get this and this. And we'll go 4X first. We're going to play 15X speed, 28-day months. So this is version 5 map. This is not version 4, so there's nothing here. We got to make our own mine, which is going to be absolutely epic. As you can see, what I've been doing with the excavator is I am leveling all of the stuff in between. When all of these, we own all of this. I'll show you on the map where we own. All the way in the corner, way down here. This is a 16X map, guys. We own section 32 here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines. So we start right here. 1. Let me get it going a little bit faster for you guys, just so we're not taking all day. Go. We own 1. We own 2. We own 3. We own 4, all the way to here. So all of this we own. Okay. We started in Farm Manager, which was 1,250,000. Or 1,500,000. I'm sorry. And we built all our equipment, bought this land right here. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be awesome. You guys are going to absolutely love this. So this section right here is going to be where we're going to build a farm. It's going to be absolutely great. We get rid of all of this stuff, and we're going to make our fields out of the mines. We're going to have 1 mine that we're going to try to make some money out of, which will eventually be this one way over here. This will be our permanent mine that we're going to dig all this out. Now on version 5, you have to literally dig it down. So you have to have Terraform. You cannot play this map without it. I mean, you can, but you're not going to be able to dig or anything. So just like in version 4, you guys remember last time we played this map, version 4, these were all filled. Version 5, they're all filled in. You have to dig out what you want. Plus there's a little bit of changes done. The river has been made smaller so that you have a lot more room on both sides. We're going to also try to cut down as many trees as we can. This is going to be an epic series. I'm really excited for this. As much as I'm excited for the other series, we're still going to keep those. We're going to keep the Northern Farms on. Okay, so the schedule is, and I already said it last episode for Tuesday, so you guys know I'm going to say it again every episode. So it will be Sundays will be Alma, Missouri, Realistic Series, the Cow Empire. Tuesday will be the Northern Farms. super realistic series, and this one will be our mining slash extreme challenge series, because we're not just going to do mining. We're going to eventually do logging. We're going to eventually do it all. Here's the caveat. Let me get over to here so you can see this. We are running with a caveat of a bunch of different mods. So it's got a little bit of realism in it, and it's got a little bit of extreme challenge into it. We don't own a lot, but it's going to be cool. So as you can see, we have negative $3. So it does go down a little bit. All right, so we own the wash plant. We own this. Now, we are playing with upgrade factories. I have put a little bit of diesel in here. I put 30,000 liters of diesel in here. I also have put some through to make sure the wash plant's running properly. So what we're going to do is we are going to start at $0. We're going to make sure that this factory and this factory are fully upgraded before we do anything. So for example, let me show you. We need, let's just go into here. It's easier than trying to find that. Right here, we need I remember saying it. We need $225,000 to go to level 2. Right now, we're at level 1. When you upgrade the factories mod, your overall capacity goes up as well as your speed. Okay? So your speed of cycles per month will also go up, as well as how much you can fit in here. Right now, we can only fit 100,000 liters of each product, and it will go up. So we have to have this one fully upgraded to level 10. This one fully upgraded to level 10. This one, I do believe, is 100 and something thousand. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to make sure we check it out. Oh, we also have a forklift, because I'm not sure if this produces bars or if this produces pallets, because this is version 5, so everything is completely different. We are also going to go right here, this little thing right here, which is liftable. I'll show you. Oh, let me see. Why can't I lift that right now? That's something that I'll have to play with. But this is what's called a safe. So I think the gold bars come out in individual bars, and you put them in the safe. This thing holds 500,000. It's kind of like a silo. And until we have all our money ready to go, we're going to sleep right here at the shop. So we only have basically the rug, or whatever you call it, doormat. Our safe, we don't have a lot. We really don't. We wanted to make sure. So the rules are, we're going to play 15x speed, 28-day months. We have 20 years to complete this. If we can't complete it in 20 years, we fail. Okay? That's 20 full years. I'm going to play one episode on and then play one episode off camera, so that it's going to be about 13, 14 episodes per game day, depending on how fast they go, which usually will be about 15, 20 minutes. Well, it would be about 40 minutes. I'm sorry, 40 to 45 minutes per episode. So we're going to go a little bit more than the 30 minutes, but we're going to go less than the hour. But once this is level 10, and then this is level 10, then we're going to come all the way over here, and we are going to, right in through here, we're going to build ourselves a working farm. Okay? Whatever animal we decide, I might leave it up to you guys and see what we want to do. But right here is going to be our working farm. Once the farm is completely built with all the equipment and all of the things that we absolutely need, which will probably be with the size map that we're working with, we're going to have to use the biggest equipment we can buy. So when everything's upgraded and everything's as big, we're still going to go realistic speeds when we farm, guys. So keep that in mind, because that was what I did when I changed. I made sure that whenever we farm, we're going to do it realistically. Now, when we mine, I'm going to do it as realistically as I can research on YouTube. But other than that, I've never been a miner in real life, so I don't know how big equipment works. I don't know how excavators work. I don't know how all that stuff works. So you're going to have to cut me some slack on that, because I'm still kind of, I'm in the dark with that. But when we get to actually farming for our animals, and we start having fields, and we start doing all that stuff, that will be realistic speeds. It'll be all that stuff. So it's going to be a hustle, because you guys know, well, it'll be realistic, because after I explained to you guys on on Sunday on Elma, or actually, yeah, on Sunday, I explained to you that we're going to go game speeds. We won't go super realistic, but we're still going to do everything as far as what we need to do is, you know what I mean, for our animals, all that stuff realistically. There's going to be a lot of terraforming going on. There's going to be a lot of stuff. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is really cool. The changes that they did from episode or version 4 to version 5 is absolutely epic. For this section, we can level this out over here behind our behind our smelter and make even expanded farm. But we have the dirt section right here to build our farm. So we got lots of area and it's completely flat, so it's ready to go. We're also gonna get over here and get into our pit. Sorry about the flashing. We're going to take, once we get all that stuff and we purchase that last field over, the last pit over, which is right here. It's going to cost us $1.6 million to get this. Once we get this, then this section right here, like I said in the flyover, will be our permanent mine that we're going to take pay dirt out and make all that stuff. These here will be fields. So we're going to make these into giant fields, plow them in, and grow stuff in them, which is going to be absolutely awesome. It's going to be great. That's why I'm taking the time right now to level between these, because these will all eventually be fields, and that's what we're going to do. And I'm also going to write down at the end of every episode how much dirt we take out right now, because we're leveling. Let me get over here. Right now, because we're leveling between this, taking these big humps out, we're making our terraform take dirt out, and then when we get down into digging the mine, we're going to take pay dirt out. But there is, let's put it this way, I've taken about maybe 200,000. I haven't written it down, but we're going to officially keep track now, but it was about 200,000 to go from here to here. That's it. I mean, that's as far as I went. So we're going to get a lot of dirt. Our wash plant is different than the other wash plant on version 4. This one takes dirt, overburden, pay dirt, stream pay dirt. So we could get pay dirt out of the water if we wanted. This machine takes it. The gold smelter will take the dirt or the concentrate that we produce from this, go into here and make flakes and smelter. Now in the version 4, you had to have 2 separate buildings for this and 2 different kinds of wash plants. You had to have one wash plant to do every one of these. So what they've done, RGC crew, this is the same people that made Backcountry in all the Yukon valleys, since we are on Yukon Valley. They've combined this. So we only have to have 2 buildings now, which is absolutely epic. I did watch a few videos, and from what I understand is the concentrate that we're going to be making from dirt is in buckets, and it only spawns when you have 40,000 liters. So that's going to be kind of cool. And now, since it's raining, we're in trouble because we have the rain pane one on, so we're going to damage our equipment. But we don't have the realistic damage mod on. That I took out of here because I want to just be able to repair it. So it's going to be kind of cool, and we're going to be fun, and it's just going to be one of those series that we're going to do what we got to do. So let's get going here, and we'll take out, what time is it going to stop raining? We want to make sure that we are keeping an eye on it. Oh man, it's not going to stop raining until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I might have to take that rain pane out, but then again, we can just repair it. So let's get here, start this. We're going to set this on flatten. I'm going to make sure that the bucket collision is off. Okay, which it is. We're going to turn this on. All right, so we have the excavator. This little thing here is by the RGC mods. Is this Demco 2200? It holds 180,000 liters, and we have the Vultra. That's it. So I'm going to make sure that you guys, before we end the video today, we're going to make sure that you guys are picking what kind of farm, all that stuff. We got lots to do. So let's get out. Oh, I was going the wrong way. So because this has no collision on it, what I've been doing that works, eventually I'll get an excavator. I usually level it like this till it turns on, and then just kind of smooth it out like that. Now this thing only holds, now we talked about this in our in the poll that I put up. Okay, this only holds 10,500, which is a little bit more realistic than what we were using. So we're going to go like this. I have to still get used to doing this. This is going to be absolutely awesome. It's going to take a long time to do it, but we have 20 years to do it, so we got a lot of episodes. I figured it out that we are going to be pretty much running about 168 episodes for each year. So we got a long ways to go, and this is going to be pretty cool. There's 20,000, 21,000. I like that. I put up the thing over it so you guys can see what's in it as well as me. It doesn't take much to fill it, I'm telling you guys. It's pretty cool. And we have no collision on it. I did that so that I could push it right through, because I'm no miner. I don't know how this actually works, so I watched a lot of episodes of Gold Rush over the last couple of days, and I'm just trying to figure out how they do it. They don't use an auger wagon, but the reason why I chose the auger wagon, they use big trailers. They use rock trailers, which we could go to. Is because the auger can go right into there without having to put a ramp on it and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not saying that we can't change. And then we'll write it down on I'll keep it tracking my phone, of how much we use, or how much we take out of here, just to see. See, we're already at 52,000. Just barely even scratched the surface of this section that we're on. It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, this is really cathartic. So I'll do episode 1 today, and then I will literally, oh, that's going to go on the ground, and I think it did, didn't it? No. Okay. So I have to be careful of that. Kind of cool. Gives you guys a different view. We can see what we can do. This is going to be, like we said, it's going to be a slower pace. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to have a blast doing this. See, now we can just kind of spin around and load this thing in here. I want to go up like that. There we go. So I don't risk dumping it on the ground. But 73,000 liters already. $84. It doesn't take long, guys. It really doesn't long. I mean, that holds another 180,000, but how many hundreds of thousands are we going to have to make in there? And then if we ever get bored, we can just make a big pile and buy an excavator and start taking this out of here at like 20,000 liters. We're not going to get like massive equipment of 200, 300, 400,000. We talked about that when I put out the poll. I just don't want that to happen. I want to use somewhat realistic equipment. We won't. Oops. Okay, now I've got to dig that out. There's 105. Let's shut that down so that we can pick this up. There we go. Get this in here like this. It's just going to be muscle memory again, getting used to this. Now we'll turn that back on. That's why I have it hotkeyed. Yeah, because last time I ended up like I got overwhelmed trying to do that, empty the pits, and we ended up using the van down by the river, and it's evil. It's evil. It's a bad situation to get into. And so the other thing I like about this is I turn the bucket collision off for a reason. Well, first of all, we don't hit each time we don't hit the trailer. But second of all, I can go below the ground and it's leveling it. It keeps it level. Now, also keep in mind that we are working on a 16x map legitimately. This is no joke. So every once in a while, if there's rain or snow or something going on, I will get a little bit of lag, and that's expected. See, I can go right under the ground like this, and it will level it. See? And I don't have to worry about getting it perfect. 97. As long as my bucket is up at least like this, it will level it. See, we're leveled all the way through there. Let's build this up like this. There we go. This will fill this, should fill this trailer, and we put our first 180,000 in there. There we go, 150,000, I'm sorry. So then we will put this here like this. I'll shut this back off, the Terra Farm. That's what I keep telling you guys. I'll shut that off. And let me get my phone out, and I'll start a new thing under my notes of how much we're putting into the wash plant. So let me get this set up here. I'm going to get a new note started. So down here, we're going to go 180. There we go. So that way we can kind of keep track, and we'll add it up as we go, and we can keep track of how much dirt we're putting in here, just for giggles, kicks and giggles. Start this up, and now I can literally just open the auger wagon and dump it right in there. Now this is a 405 horsepower tractor, but that doesn't mean we're going to run our farm with this. It just means I'm using it right now to hoss this big old Demco back and forth. That way I don't have to have a ramp like I had before. It'll be fun. Right in there. Now this should empty a little bit quicker than a normal one, and it may not fit all of it, because this is by the RGC crew, so they've made this, and we can use this on our farm for our regular stuff. So it does fit 150,000 in there right off the bat. You can see how fast it's making it right there. Concentrates at almost 9,000, so we can kind of watch this a little bit here for a second. When the concentrate gets to be 150,000 or full, then we have to, or the tailing, so we have to take it out of here. We'll sell it. So that's going right along. That's only level 1. Wait till we get to the next level, and it'll just make it go quicker and quicker and quicker. So let's go dig out and see if we can get another one done before the day's over. Shut this down. We have to keep an eye on it, because at 40,000, and I do believe after watching, like I said earlier, watching some videos, I'm pretty sure that it spawns in buckets, which is kind of neat. I mean, it'd be 40,000 liter buckets, and I heard, when I watched the video, it's loadable. I mean, it's liftable. I'm sorry, not loadable. Sorry, as I concentrate here. There we go. And then we'll turn this back on, just to get another bucket out of here, and we'll swing this around and get our first full load. See, if I keep it like that, it will level it, which is kind of neat. And then we'll move up a little bit, and we'll go right along. Make sure I'm not dumping that on there. But it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a nice little relaxing series. And then the rule is this. After we get both factories upgraded and our farm built and all our animals done and our seeds and all the stuff, everything going, then we're going to put us at $500 million in debt and see if we can dig out from it. And that's going to be the awesome thing. No? See, if you do it right and your bucket's right, it still will level it, but you don't have to keep tilting your buckle. Buckle. Bucket. Bucket, not buckle. There we go. Now, we're going to play from 6 in the morning until 6 at night, so there will come times when it's going to be dark out. We want to make sure that we are taking full advantage of that. So we're going to have to probably put some lights up. But then again, at 15x speed, it probably will go pretty quick. I wonder if, let's check this if it's ran through already. Yep, it's already ran through all the 180,000 pay dirt that we have, and we have 18,000 tailings. We have 9,507. Now, like I said, the video that I watched, when that gets to be 40,000, it'll spawn a little bucket that we can actually pick up. Now, I did know that the, what's it called there? And we may not need the forklift, but I got it just in case. You know what I mean? I bought it just in case. I know the bars spawn like that, but I think the flakes, the gold flakes, spawn in pallets. But don't quote me on that, because it's going to be the first time we find out together, because this is the first time on this map. I'll get this up here like this and go like this, just so we can move a little bit farther. But I think I've got what I want as far as the play styles, and as far as this. This literally takes care of all 3 different kinds of play styles. Now on this series too, we're going to also eventually buy ourselves a tree harvester, and there's lots and lots and lots and lots of logging to do. Each one of these is big logging section. Our fields over here, remember this is where we started last time in version 4. And we terraformed all this in. This is a huge logging section, so we can go over there. We'll have more fields if we want, or we can plow this in and just, what I may do is just literally paint grass over the whole thing so that we can eventually mow it. But that's at a 16x map. That's a long ways to go. This is a giant grass field, meadows. It's absolutely epic. We're gonna have fun on this map. And it may be just a staple that we need. Speed this up and spray him out like that. Get him. This isn't the most realistic way to do things, but to me it is. Like, as far as mining. As long as we're doing it, as long as we're moving. Oh, did it again. My depth perception is not very good. Let's move that out of there. Pick that up. All right. There. Just like that. All fixed. And now we will get ourselves a little bit right up to the edge. Now, I do know that in like somewhat realistic mining, they go up on the hill and dig backwards. I don't know if I'm skilled enough. I was when we were playing this map all the time, and eventually I'll get there. I know that when me and my brother were doing this map before, about a year ago, in fact, it's almost exactly a year, I had gotten really good at it. There we go. Now we're good. Tilt that back up a little bit. So it's just going to be a bunch of muscle memory to learn how to do it. Try to see how many times I can not dump it. So if we get 360,000 liters out every day, or at least you know what I mean? So hope you guys are doing well. I really do. I hope everything's going well. Hope you're getting ready for your weekend. Everything is just amazing here. We're moving along on the farm in real life. It's pretty cool. Gotta get up here. I parked too close. Well, almost, yeah, 94,000 already. It just is crazy. And then when we start digging the mine, like I said, we'll switch over to pay dirt because I have the tip products for all. So we'll switch over to pay dirt and go from there. Go. We are rocking. Loving it, loving it. Just hit the 30-minute mark, so then I'm going to keep trying to practice like this. So I can kind of get used to digging again like I did before. I used to be really good at this. I got to make sure I park a little bit farther away. So that I'm next time, so I can extend the bucket out a little bit farther. Jab it into the ground like that. I don't know if that's exactly. Let me do this right there is where I want to be. Let's move this, and it doesn't have to be facing that way, although that's the lower side. But we're using an excavator, so. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then we can just kind of go like this and dump it right in there like that. I don't know if that's very realistic or not, but oops. Nice. See, that's how we dig, though. That's how we're going to dig our actual mine out when we get going. And I'm going to have to watch a few videos on it to figure out how to actually dig a mine. I've never done it. So we're going to be learning together on this. There we go. All right, let me get that. Well, I put 180. It's actually only 150. So let me put that on our notes and go here. And that puts us at 300,000. Get that with a comma in the middle. 300,000 dirt so far. And we've literally only moved from there to there. Absolutely awesome. This way we don't have to have a ramp. Eventually we'll put the ramp back in, and we want to keep it somewhat realistic. So I think 150,000 I think is about the max that I want to do. Only because I don't want to get into that million-liter stuff anymore. I'm not about that anymore. All right, let's double check where we're going here. Yes, I'd like to see that to get to 40,000 if we could. Tailings, and we'll definitely sell the tailings before. As you notice, it doesn't use a lot of diesel. It's only used 200 liters already, and we've put 300,000 in here already, so it doesn't use a lot. Not compared to what it did. There we go. That's that. Next load, 300,000 liters. Now, what I could do, if we wanted, to make this just a little bit better, let's do this. Let's sell this for now. We will eventually buy it back and buy us this. And then we'll put our money at 0 again, just because this may make it a little bit easier right now. And then we want to minus 57,894. 57,894. There, we're back to 0 again. So then we will eventually get that back, but right now I just kind of want to move a little bit here. There we go. This Cat 982 XE is an amazing little mod anyways. Technically we could drive up here with this every time, but that would use a lot of fuel. Well, I love I've got the smoke mod on. Can you tell? See it? Turn that on and ooh, you guys get to hear the beeping and everything now. See, it just might be easier while we'll get the excavator back when we start digging actual holes. But then again, I saw some videos like of FS Miner and stuff, and what they do is they like to use a bulldozer to like kind of lower it down and then collect all the dirt. There we go. You guys get to now hear some sounds. I like to just get it just barely touching so the blue line is on. There we go. See, that way we can cover a lot more area quicker. Just like, and not that I'm trying to go quicker. I want to reword that just a little easier for right now. And as you notice, whenever I do mining, I like to use orange equipment. I used it on the last Let's Play, and I'm using it here. That's a homage to Big A. 50,000 liters in there already. Nice. So I hope you guys like this series. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be challenging, and it'll keep me challenged. But on the same token, it'll keep me on the up and up, if you know what I mean. There. Now we can start like moving around a little bit and evening this off and things like that. Got about 2 hours. We go by time now. So we're just hitting the 40-minute mark. Whoops. I looked up at the time, guys. Sorry. We play till 6 o'clock every day. We're about 30 seconds away from hitting the 40-minute mark, which would be pretty cool. I think it's like 44 or 45 minutes per game day. There we go. 75. Try not to go underground, but I just get it to where it's just the blue turns on so I can still drive. There we go. Just so the paint works. Oh, perfect. Loving it. We'll try to get this last little bit here leveled off, and we will have moved. You can see where our excavator was when we started. So we moved quite a bit. That puts us at 100. 2 more loads, and we will have this one filled again. It just goes to show you how much dirt's here. I mean, it's moving some dirt. It's a little easier to get in here, too, without having to keep tilting the excavator and... One more load. And we will have this first section done. And then, to double check, what we're going to do is... Once we get this, then we're going to actually landscape it flat and make it so that it, there we go. We know it's flat. No? Like, so we're going to do this now. Construction, and right to here and here, we're going to change this to flattening. There, just to make sure that's flat. Dump this in here, and we will change our number again. We went to 450,000 liters of dirt out of here. Be kind of cool. You know how many millions of liters of pay dirt we're going to get out of here? It's going to be crazy. There we go. And if I want to, we can also turn that off. We'll do that when we come back around. I should have left it running, but and if we want, we can put it in a big pile and then use a belt. You know, so it'll be fun. I'm excited. I haven't been on this map in a long time. Since the last time I did a Let's Play on it, we were on the Richie Rich challenge, but I've never been on version 5. It's kind of cool to see all the differences. We're going to also sell some tailings. See what I was talking about, guys, is the additional game settings is amazing for content creators. I can get money in, I can put money where I need to, I can get it situated, and then, but generally speaking, what I do, and this is super realistic, you know, on the up and up, no caps or whatever they call it. Once I get my money situated where I want it, which is usually 0, I leave it alone. All right, so let's let that run through real quick. And then we will sell the tailings, and that'll be the first money that we make on day number 1. No, it's going to run through pretty quick. Look at that. Concentrate. Okay, so, oh, I have to change it in my, I got it in my phone, guys, so you have to remind me. Change this while this is working here. 450,000 liters of dirt already. That's insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. So we got about, it was about 9,000. So we're getting about 3,000 concentrate for every 150,000. So it's going to take a while. But then when we put 40,000 in over here, then what the cool thing is that it only takes 800 concentrate to make 600. And then it takes 600 to make 590. So for every 1,600, you're going to make 1,000. You're going to make a pallet. So we need 1,600 to make 1 pallet. And then we need, well, let's see, 1,800 to make 2 pallets. and then 2 pallets to make 1, because each pallet's 1,000, or each gold bar's 1,000. So that little thingy over there will hold. Now we're going to come over here and grab the tailings and sell them. Whoops. What am I hooked on there, Fury? Here we go. Turning radius on these big auger wagons is not very good. Get us out of the negative numbers a little bit here. 33,000 tailings. This is just the sell point. That's all this is for the tailings. There we go. There we go. So we made $4,000 today so far. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. That's a good day's work, if you ask me. So, on that note, we are finished with day number 1. I'm going to label each episode as a day. Now, I will play day number 2 off camera and bring us back, and it will be day number 3. But I will not sell anything. I'm just going to do the thing that we need to, which is just fill these, just keep filling these, just keep filling these, just keep filling these, and that's all we're going to do. So on that note, I'm going to do all my goodbyes. As you can see, we have moved from the beginning of the day. Well, I was doing it off camera. We were way over to here. So we went from here all the way down in the month of August, because I got through August 1st, the month of August. And then in one day, we've moved quite a bit. You know, like I said, we took 450,000 liters out. So new schedule, like I told you guys, is Elma, Missouri on Sunday, Northern Farms on Tuesday, Yukon Valley, the Extreme Challenge on Thursday. And on that note, make sure that you guys are checking out some shout-outs that I want to give out. Our good friend Big A, our good friend Grizzly Bear Sims, MT Pockets, Farmer Tech, Russell Whitlock, AK. Make sure you guys are checking out all those channels. Tell them Fury Machine Gaming sent you, and away we go. And on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other. And most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all. And I will catch you right back here on Sunday. We will be back on Elma, Missouri. So as soon as that clock hits 6 o'clock, we will be goodbye. And I will see you guys on Sunday. So have a great weekend. Enjoy it. All right, guys, I'm out. Later.